Yo, what's going on? Your boy Chili. Hey, we are making our way over to Valley Vista, Val something or another, something Vista, versus Mountain View. This is a long drive. The official ArizonaVarsity.com vlog. Your boy Chili. I got the boss man over here. It's kind of like got some sun issues over here, but Ralph breaking some news to me about a player that is retiring medically or otherwise, got antral roll syndrome. I don't know if Ralph wants to talk about it though, so.
No, man, we can talk about it. Bransford, he talked to me about the fact that he's never really been in love with, the game of football. Sophomore year, started thinking, oh man, I have to do this junior and senior year. But he got good, and offers came in, and camps, and his parents really loved that, he was good at football, and so he the more and more he played, the more and more he didn't want to. He's worried about disappointing people. Yikes. And then ultimately, he gets to a point where he gets to talk to some people he trusts and finds out like they don't care. And he's going to miss his senior season and forego his football scholarship, but it's his life and his happiness.
Good for him as long as he finds something to do that makes him happy, that isn't self-destructive. I worry more about those kids that that just can't find their way and end up having to lose football not by choice. So Ralph is taking me to grab food. Looks like we're going to Tokyo Joe's. I don't know. It says healthy Asian, and he said clean. Every Asian I know is pretty healthy and clean. I mean, we're like the skinniest people on the planet or something like that. So, anyway.
It's not YCs.
Oh, it's not YCs. Okay, so, anyways, me and Ralph heading into Tokyo Joe. Over here at Tokyo Joe's waiting for our food, and my boy Ralph wants to talk some pro basketball real quick, since the Suns missed out on this Kyrie Irving opportunity. In case you're sleeping under a rock or just focused too much on high school football right now, Kyrie Irving was just dealt to the Celtics for Isaiah Thomas, some European dude, Brooklyn's 18 pick, and Crowder. I kind of actually think the Celtics might be the winners in this deal, because the trade is really just Isaiah Thomas and Kyrie Irving, because Jay Crowder's a throw-in because they just drafted Tatum, they have Jaylen Brown, and it's that European dude, just another throw-in, another Marko Jaric or whatever that dude's name was, another Sasha Vujacic, journeyman type. So, it's kind of dependent on what that 18 pick becomes. If it turns into Marvin Bagley, then, Cleveland wins. But if it turns into, 23rd pick in the draft, Boston might actually win this deal. Plus, Kyrie's 4 years younger.
I don't know why they're trading with each other anyway.
This is true. I'll give you that for sure.
But no, I think Cleveland wins it next year, and then they all leave, and they have to rebuild around that pick. And then Boston, if they can hold on to Kyrie, they're basically gambling and saying, like, we can win in 2019, and if everything's equal, it's Cleveland in 2018, Boston in 2019.
So it is highly possible that Cleveland could have 2 of the top 5 picks in the 20. No, they can't, because they're gonna have like Brooklyn's pick, and then their own pick is gonna be like.
Well, if they could tank, I mean, they could lose LeBron and IT, tank, and then develop whoever that pick is, if it's Bagley or Ayton or whatever, and then get another high pick the next year.
So they could go back-to-back years having top 5 picks.
Good, yeah.
I don't know. I think the only way Cleveland wins this deal is if that 2018 pick turns into Marvin Bagley. Oh, real quick, we are at Tokyo Joe. Shout out to Cole Luke, 36. Ralph wanted to make sure he threw that in there.
36. I don't know any other 36s.
That's true. I don't know. If you know one, leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and smash that like button. All right, food's here. I'm going to let Ralph do some explaining on it, what exactly he ordered me, because I don't know what this is. I've never been here before.
We got rice, chicken, dark meat. We got a couple eggs in there.
Ralph likes dark meat. I don't know what that means.
Green onions, which are good in food. I had green onions. I grew them at my house one time. They take over everything. On food, good. Anywhere else, keep them away. Sweet onions.
No green onions here.
I don't know. It's just good. It's simple.
All right. If any of you guys gets this, I'm giving you the $50 guest list gift card or store credit or whatever, sometimes your food smiles at you. Yeah, Ralph wasn't lying about this food here. This food was good. Nothing. We can do the Dairy Queen challenge and it's just empty. Like, me, nothing left. Well, actually pretty good too.
I'm telling you, man.
The place is good. So we're gonna jump back on this freeway for about an hour and a half and make our way to LA or Valley Vista or whatever. So we'll check in a minute. I got more stuff to talk about with this guy. Right now I'm listening to Ralph tell me about how Germany is Cleveland. A more pressing question that I've been waiting to ask him though, and I'll get into that in the comments and stuff. Johnny Johnson is about to be starting for Oregon. We're gonna talk some Chandler football real quick. Do you think he'll change the rivalry up there like he did down here? I mean, you know, he declared that Hamilton's out, Mountain Point's in. We can go back to that video. We can look for it at ArizonaVarsity.com. But you think that he's done with Oregon State? You think that he's just going to be the guy that changes the rivalry and says, oh, we're going to be rivals with Washington now?
I think for a lot of people, that's already the way it is. Like, people want to believe that the Civil War is like such a great rivalry, but the truth is, Oregon fans are looking at Washington every year, and Washington fans are looking at Oregon every year, and they're just ignoring the other state schools.
True.
So I don't know, but it's crazy to have so many people from Chandler on Oregon State, and then the one guy on Oregon.
On the right to
it's going to be a family reunion.
That is true. We got a lot of people up at Oregon State. Shout out to Kerry Taylor, Colby Taylor, Mason Moran, Hamilcar. Shout out to Timmy Hernandez up there, you know, repping Mountain Point.
Trent Moore from Hamilton is going to start an offensive line for Oregon State. Everybody's up in the state of Oregon right now.
We got a lot of people up there. So, anyways, we are still on our way to Valley Vista. We are on the road. I got to show you this. It literally says we're 38 minutes away. So, this is going to be a long car ride. We're going to find some more topics to talk about. ArizonaVarsity.com.
And they didn't shut anything off, and they didn't leave. But he lies about dumb stuff. Like, he would tell you if he's wearing a red tie that it was green, and you'd be like, no, it isn't. And he'd be like, I'm rich. You'd be like, okay, what does that have to do with anything?
So the sun's absolutely brutal, and me and Ralph are over here talking politics. One former teacher, one teacher, I guess, in waiting. I don't know. So anyways, I just broke the news to him that he didn't know Donald Trump got a Super Bowl ring from Robert Kraft. He was presented with an actual Super Bowl ring, just like the one that all the players and coaches get.
So Vladimir Putin has a Super Bowl ring, and Donald Trump has a Super Bowl ring
from Robert Kraft. Both of them have Patriots Super Bowl rings.
Can you imagine having so many Super Bowl rings that you just give them out to world leaders?
The thing that strikes me on Donald Trump's Super Bowl ring that he just got is it does say we are all Patriots. I'm not sure if that's like, you know, kind of like, I don't know. It's just one of those things.
So is Donald Trump a Patriots fan? Because I get that Obama was a Bears fan.
143C.
Yeah, but he was never going to get a Super Bowl ring from
Avenue and then turn right.
Oh, the Bears are so terrible. They might be one of the worst teams ever.
They are not good, and the guys from Arizona who are on the team are having a real bad time right now.
I mean, they are exactly who we thought they were.
Kadeem Carey broke his wrist, and Marcus Wheaton broke his finger, and now they're both out.
Oh, that Wheaton one really gets me. Shout out to him. I know he was repping Chandler tough. So, anyways, we are still on this journey. You know, keep you posted. Hopefully, we make it up there in time for kickoff. It's 6:30 right now, and we're still a healthy 35 minutes away. So, Ralph is going to do his 21 Jump Street driving moves and get his GTA 5 on.
Turn right onto US 60 East.
I don't know what that beep means, but I think it means turn the camera off. We'll be right back. Now that the sun's like not in my face, so I can get like a decent recording, I guess we should probably start discussing Valley Vista. I know you said there's a couple good kids over at Mountain Point or Mountain View. Who are you checking out in particular?
Well, I got to see Jacoby Dinwiddie over the summer at Rivals Camp. The guys, the national staff who are responsible for giving out star ratings and everything like that, they love him. They think that he's
Ralph is a big deal.
Legit.
Stars.
I do not give out any stars. but they think he's a big-time D1 prospect. So it'll be interesting to see if he looks it as a junior. It's going to be his first game as a junior.
Message at Ralph Amsden if you need to get your star rating up. It's kind of like the Madden rating and the NBA 2K rating, except it impacts where you're going to go to school. At Ralph Amsden on Twitter. So I'm going to put that at the bottom somewhere. He's like the Rivals guy. Like, he runs ArizonaVarsity.com. This may be the first and last Thursday night throwdown vlog that we ever do. But yeah, so there's that. So trying to go to that big school, you need an extra star on your resume. This is the guy that you got to impress. So we're going to be going out to as many Thursday games as possible. I think next week we're going to do an ASU game because Mountain Point is in California, and somehow Mountain Point is in California. So anyways, getting back to Mountain View, Valley Vista. Do you see an upset? I think a lot of people think Mountain View is going to win tonight.
I don't know if that would be an upset. I mean,
I like that running back from Valley Vista, Ray. I don't know, Ray.
They got a big
ray of light.
He's going to be running behind
give them some hope.
Davis Pena, the offensive lineman. They've got a decent team. We'll see. This is going to be my first time seeing Valley Vista play in the last couple of years, so I'm excited. Yeah, this is going to be my first time ever seeing Valley Vista play because I usually don't travel out of this like Tempe bubble. I've made the exception this year since Ralph has assigned me to Scottsdale. But yeah, I'm all the way out here in Sun City. I'm going to give you guys a view of this. We're going to see Valley Vista. I don't see no valley. I don't see no vista. And I don't see no valley of no vista. So if you know the reference, leave a comment below. I'm giving away the $50 store credits to Guestlist. 2 locations, Arizona Mills and Superstition Springs, courtesy of ArizonaVarsity.com. I think the TV games start at like 7:15 anyway.
Yeah, something like that. We've officially arrived at the school. We just got to find the football field now. Finally made it over here to Valley Vista, and shout out to the Mountain View Toros. They are currently winning, as you can see on the scoreboard behind me. Guess is winning 7-0, and we're gonna see what's cracking right now. I'm gonna go patrol these sidelines and see what's going on. Looks like Valley Vista's on offense right now. Yo, what's going on? Your boy Chili hanging out, ArizonaVarsity.com, the official sideline vlog, the Throwdown Thursday, me and Ralph Amsden. But I got my boy, one of the twins, Zach. He's going to let us know what happened on the scoring drive since I missed them both.
6-yard Brandon Nunez keeper for the first score, and a 22-yard fumble recovery by Jeremiah Holland, 14-0, end of 1.
What do you think? Is there any chance that Valley Vista can make their way back into this game? I know they got a tough running back, Ray. Yeah, I'm gonna butcher his name if I say it, so I'll let you handle that.
For being like 5'8", he's pretty good. Pretty fast. If they can get him the ball.
He's solid. The West Side produces a lot of small, diminutive, good running backs. So like,
there's a lot of good, big, huge offensive lines over here though on the West Side.
Hey, we'll see what happens. It's only the first quarter. Valley Vista is down 14-0. My boy Zach does think that there's hope for them if they can be carried by their smallish running back.
Yes.
What's going on, your boy Chili, ArizonaVarsity.com, the Thursday Throwdown with my boy Ralph Amsden. So, surprisingly, Valley Vista is only down 7 right now to Mountain View. I think the story for them right now is Elijah Shoemate. If that wide receiver can, just get the ball thrown his way a couple times, I think the game is totally different.
I think there's some legitimate questions about the way both games are being called offensively right now. To me, Valley Vista looks like the more powerful, larger team at the line of scrimmage, but they seem to be able to get the ball to the outside and work it downfield. They haven't been doing that. Mountain View looks faster, and I haven't really seen their speed be put to use.
Now, you did bring up they got those 2 big linemen for Valley Vista, and it's interesting because it seems like Ray Vaquero's having some trouble finding his way around them.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes when your linemen are so big, it's hard for you to find a hole as well. But they definitely dwarf this Mountain View defensive line. But it doesn't matter because we've got some penetration into the backfield for both teams. Neither quarterback is comfortable at all right now, especially Mountain View's. Valley Vista has been all over the place.
I think that Elijah Shoemate could go 5 for like 140 yards in the second half if he gets the opportunity.
And it sounds like Mountain View gave the ball to Jacoby Dinwiddie a bunch in that first drive. They haven't been looking his way since, so we'll see what happens.
So I think this one's close to being in the books. Mountain View up by a healthy 21 points. Is there anything that Valley Vista can do to come back right now?
Well, if they grow a passing game, I mean, if they can find a way to get the ball downfield, but right now they're taking their time. They're not acting like they're down 21.
Things that are tough to grow in the 1 minute between quarters, passing games and big wide receivers. So I just don't see that that's going to happen. Although Elijah Shoemate, I think that guy could be the key to victory. They've thrown to him one time.
By the time they figure out he's open, this lightning that's over there is going to come close to the field. We're going to be canceled.
Oh, man. All right, what's your take?
Jeremiah Holland, 2 touchdowns, including a scoop and a score. Toro's pulling away.
All right, so Mountain View made the same traveling distance by actually a lot farther than me and Ralph came to Valley Vista, and they got the W, 31-7. My player of the game, I've changed my mind a little, switching around. I went with Jeremiah Holland with the scoop and score and the run for a touchdown. Ralph, what do you think?
He looked good. I mean, he had quite a few tackles in the second half. Valley Vista never really had a chance to get back in the game. They're kind of slow playing it. They're running up the middle. They're running counters and stuff like that. You can do that when you're down 7, but at one point in the second half, you're down by a lot more than 7, and you got to try to get the ball down the field. They just could never connect with Shoemate.
Brandon Nunez played a great game also, the 2 touchdowns. I'm wondering if Mountain View was kind of holding things back so as not to show their full arsenal. What do you think?
If I'm being completely honest, that this Mountain View team, they're good, but they're going to have to be a lot better and show more to compete with some of the big dogs. And they very well might be able to do that. And like you said, they could have been holding back. But it could be because it's early in the season. Things were a little bit sloppy, clunky running the offense. If it wasn't for some Valley Vista mistakes, this would have been a lot closer game. I'm
going to see if I can catch up with Jeremiah Holland. I'm wondering if he's going to, try that new McDonald's Sriracha burger. We'll find out. Your boy Chili, I said that I was going to catch up with Jeremiah Holland, my player of the game. You had the scoop and score, and you had another touchdown. Me and Ralph, aside from the football stuff, because y'all came down to Valley Vista, the long drive. Yeah. How long was that drive for you guys?
Oh, man, we were stuck in traffic for about 30 minutes in the Phoenix area, so it was about an hour and a half around here.
All right, so me and Ralph from Arizona Varsity, we were discussing how many Sriracha burgers from McDonald's do you think you could put down? Sounds good, huh?
Yeah, sounds real good right now. Probably if I went right now, I'd probably grab about 6 or 7, maybe 8.
If you do it and show me the receipt, put it out there on Twitter, I promise I'll reimburse you. But talk to me, what's it like coming down here, making the long drive, and you guys got the W?
It was pretty tough at the beginning. Our defense was hard to communicate, and our D-line was kind of cooperating. But our DBs did good, our linebackers did pretty good. It was pretty tough because of all this big drive. So
I was talking to some of the other media members, and I kind of feel like you guys were keeping it a little bit conservative. First game of the year. Am I telling the truth? Am I right? Were you guys kind of a little conservative on offense? Didn't want to open too many things up, showcase the playbook?
Yeah, I would say so. We haven't really done most of our opening plays, which is good, I guess, for our bigger teams that we have to go against, especially Pinnacle. We have to be ready for them. So I think we should be good by then.
Do you got that game circled on the calendar?
Oh, that's definitely circled.
You guys looking forward to playing the young legend Spencer Rattler?
Yeah, he's really good, but I know he's a really good player. I like him. I always talk to him. We play him 7-on-7. He always comments. He's like, "Oh, I hate you guys' defense." He's like, "I usually play bad against you guys, but we got to be ready for him." I know he's a really great player. So,
Mountain View football, you guys are back.
Oh, we're back. We're back for sure.
That's what I like to hear, my man Jeremiah Holland. We're gonna catch up with him again. You already know what it is. Thanks, boss.
He's one of our main players, one of our superstar players, a big time player, and it's good that he can be able to do that.
So you got a lot of touches on the first drive, and then there were times where you could see, they'd split you far out, they'd run to the other side, you're used kind of as a decoy. How does it feel to be kind of a target for the defense and to be able to be used all over the field, even if they're throwing you the ball or not?
I mean, whatever gets us the win, I'll do it. I'm all for the win. Whatever gets us to go to state, I'll be happy. You use me as decoy, they double me.